Hello, LinkedIn, and welcome to our weekly happy hour. I hope you all had a productive week because, hey, we all deserve a moment of celebration, no matter how small or big our achievements are. The moment is here, another end of week happy hour with a new virtual experience. That's how the idea of Friday Happy Hour live on LinkedIn was born. And can you believe it's been already 6 months since we started to connect with peers, motivate each other, and maintain this fun ritual? For those of you joining us today for the first time, let me tell you a bit about what Local for Teams. This is a platform that connects teams and cultures by providing highly engaging and interactive virtual experiences to keep employees connected, engaged, and productive. With a combination of cutting-edge technology and a rich network of passionate hosts from all around the world, we provide a rich diversity of experiences designed for different purposes. Working remotely has its pros, yet many companies are still navigating through new methods to cultivate their cultures. So, whether you aim to maintain your team's bond and connection, offer them ways to chill out and have fun, charge their energy and care for their wellness, or simply keep on inspiring and motivating them, our experiences meet all of your expectations. And today's experience is designed to build awareness on the National Physical Fitness and Sports Month, which is going to happen in May. Wow, can you believe it's almost going to be May? But this month is designated to promote healthy lifestyle and improve the quality of life. And who doesn't need a push for self-care nowadays? That's why we're going to take you today to the country of cycling, one of the healthiest countries in the world, the Netherlands. Physical exercise is part of the Dutch people daily routine. That's why they bike everywhere. And today we're gonna take you with Sebastian, who's joining us live from Amsterdam, where we're gonna get a chance to hop on his bike and experience a glimpse of this healthy daily routine. So let's welcome Sebastian. Hi, Sebastian. How are you?
Hey, Carla. Yeah, I'm doing fine. We have fantastic weather, as you can see, and it's a perfect day for sports. We go outside
Exactly.
anyway a lot, but yeah, what you will see today is like a lot going on and everybody outside. What's your favorite sport, actually, Carla?
Well, actually, let me tell you a little bit. When I moved to the Netherlands, I didn't know how to ride a bike because, yeah, coming from the US, I was just teach as a kid, so never touch it again. So back in the Netherlands, it was like, okay, Carla, you have to do this. And now I enjoy biking, actually. I think it's a really nice way to kind of go outside, get some exercise. So I think I'm getting a little bit Dutchified.
Very good. Most Dutch, if you ask them about what they did for sports, and they were in the yeah did a workshop or went jogging or anything like that, or boxing is a big thing at the moment too. But they will never also add the amount they cycle, because for
Yeah.
cycling it's first going from A to B, and yeah, we also go to the seaside a lot and cycle there. And that's what I want to show you a bit how it is, that this whole infrastructure is made for cycles, swimming also, because we have a lot of water, which you will now see, because my face is not interesting. What you will see here is interesting. So there, we catch some boats. That's what we
There
also
it
do
is.
for relaxation. But you can imagine, with all the boats and all the water, we are very good at swimming. This used to freeze over all the time. Ice skating, we're also very good. That's why Olympic Games, we always are front there. And cycling, if you ask me, we should have won many, many, many yellow jerseys. People always make fun of us, probably because we don't have so many mountain ranges. That's what we don't win that. But we will see. We have more and more sportsmen coming. And yeah, swimming is pretty clear. We can even sometimes we have what you see here is one of the beautiful canals of Amsterdam. We sometimes have a swimming contest through the canals of Amsterdam. A few years
Really?
ago, yes, even our Queen Maxima, she dived into it, meaning
Wow.
that the water nowadays is water quality is good enough. Look, way back, but it didn't. It used to be there like that, and everybody is a good mood, nice weather, and going outside. It's part of a culture. Also, we're known for markets and that kind of stuff. But cycling, swimming, ice skating, rollerblading. Nowadays, you will see that also
Yes.
more and more, because we can the ice skating gets less. And yesterday was Happy Earth Day. we're also going to talk a bit about now about the health of the canals. So we keep them clean, and we are making them greener and greener.
Yeah,
So
because definitely, I mean, now that you tell me that even the Queen took a dive, I mean, I had the impression that you definitely shouldn't go for a swim in the canals.
you shouldn't, because they're only 2.5 meters deep, and the last half meter is bicycles.
Mm,
Um, 15,000 fall into canals each year, and this is also new because we go greener, more, and it give it sometimes. But you see, it's already starting.
yeah.
Nature is starting to come. We have all these. Oh, let's run there. Floating buckets, and they are also for the fish. Yeah, for plants and
Ooh.
fish. Yeah, so the fish, otherwise they burn with all the sunlight that's nowadays there. They live underneath, and the plants can come up. And we have that's also part of Plan B. So we are not only sportive, and all you guys all know about us and flowers, but we're also big in agriculture. Therefore, we need pollinators, bees, and
Hmm.
that's also a reason why we do. Yeah, we go much into nature, but we are very busy furthering nature and coping with global warming and making it all better. So the good part about global warming for me, and you see it already there, the new trees there are new trees. We are now cycling to Museumplein. Um, yeah, trees help you against global warming. They cool down the city. So I'm happy, of course, about all those trees, because nature also makes you happy. And sporting in nature, yeah, it's just a thing.
No,
Super
definitely.
important.
And I think also, again, like I'm commenting from an expat living in the Netherlands, you know, I come from the desert. And then when I moved to the Netherlands and I was on the train, like the first time I was like, wow, this is such a green country. So I know that it's always an effort. And I also see it like right now that it's such a sunny day that everybody's outside enjoying nature.
Yes, and here what you also see, this skate park and those kind of things, they are not new, but relatively new. So we're investing in that infrastructure too. Wait a
Mm-hmm.
sec. Okay, let's drive here a bit so you can see what's going on there. Of course, a really nice half pipe. And think about this. So this they plant on Museum Plain. You know, so
Mm.
surrounding us. Uh,
Yes.
there, I cannot go there because they manage the amounts. Yeah, normally this is full with picnics and stuff. There's the Van Gogh Museum, concert building. We'll come a bit closer there. We are going there to the famous Rijksmuseum, and here you have the kids. Oh yeah, I did it on a skateboard. Yeah, I'm old school. They all have these cool, yeah, cool scooters. That's also a big thing. Everybody is outside. Tulip time has also started. That's why we see some flowers up here. So Museumplein is normally has become a relaxation and sporting place, because what you see, football is also a big part of our sports culture. And
Mm-hmm.
underneath the grass, you see here they have also some reinforcements so that you can play soccer on it if you like. Look
Wow.
at
No, yeah, I
this.
tell you, like, look at that. The sun is out, people are out. I mean, this is a really nice day in Amsterdam, Sebastian. And I just want to share with you some of the comments that we have. People are saying hi to you. We have
Hello.
Tara and Justin, and they say that Sebastian is my favorite guy. They love your energy. And I mean, everything looks amazing.
Yeah, the good part you could say also about the COVID is that we totally, yeah, we go back to the basics, and going
Yeah.
outside is going back to the basics for us. I can tell you, when I was a young boy and I was sitting on a Saturday morning watching cartoons, and my grandma got really, after 2 hours of watching cartoons, she got really, to say the least, pissed at me,
Yeah.
because she said, you have to go outside. What are you doing inside? You're missing out on life. That's not healthy. Uh, I never did that anymore because she was a very dominant, nice woman. Uh, but sports, yeah, walking. You also see, if you look at the Dutch, and you are here, a lot of people often also say like the Dutch are walking very fast. That's because we cycle fast, we walk fast, And we have very steep staircases here in Amsterdam, which
Yeah.
make you very, very sporty. And now, to also show you about the infrastructure, I can prove it. So this tunnel, this is the famous Rijksmuseum. And this tunnel, they wanted to close it down. We are a very
Oh,
small
really?
country. Yes, yes. We're a very small country, and we have to be very efficient with, space. So they thought like we close this down, and then this will also be an exhibition part. Huh? But we
Mm.
went protesting. Half of the city was standing here, and it's like, no way on the highway, you're gonna close down uh, the tunnel.
Yeah, like you don't
Right.
mess with our tunnel.
Yeah. And then again, I'll just show you a bit the center from here, because the Vondelpark is, yeah, on the outer ring of the center. So here we're not going there, but I wanted to show you. You see all those cyclists, and
Yes.
he's sporting, but all the others, they are just commuting. Ah, crazy for you guys.
No,
It's
definitely.
really
I think, yeah, I mean, I tell you, like, I mean, as an experience, when you go to Amsterdam, it's like you see everybody biking, and you, as a visitor tourist, is like, oh, I want to join. But then we need to be very careful in Amsterdam. I feel like it's the Olympics of commuting by bike. So, is there any tips, tricks that you can tell people that want to give it a try?
definitely. So first of all, we have to keep 150 COVID distance, and funnily, I would also recommend to keep distance to the one in front of you, 150. Then always stay on the right side when you're a tourist, because yeah, you want to, go like we are doing it now, having fun, going slow. I'm going very, very slow. See, they're all going
Yeah.
fast, and they all want to go somewhere. So be respectful of that, because for them it's like, or for us, it's driving a car. For
Yeah.
us, it's driving a car. And if you see one, and if you see a guy with a helmet, then he's really he's driving outside of the city and wants to drive fast.
Mm.
So yeah, that's really funny, the difference with the other cultures. But the moment we put a helmet on our bicycle, we're doing sports, and
Yeah.
otherwise, no helmet, no sports.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I tell you, like when I started learning, it was like, okay, no helmet, no nothing. And it was like also a city bike, which there's also differences as well that I learned, and then I also learned how to do the signals. Not a lot of people use them, but they can also be very helpful if you're new.
Very
So
frustrating, you're right.
yeah. Yeah, but you're a pro, and yeah, now there you have some tips and tricks. Also, we have Dr. Jerry saying that they would love to visit, so I think you're giving us a very good glimpse and on a very nice day in Amsterdam.
Yeah, and with nature and all that kind. What I'm saying, it's getting more and more and more. So we're getting in the city center. We're getting more and more dedicated bike routes.
Mm,
So a lot of people think we already have that, but we are making cycling to central stations, so to public transport hubs, more efficient and faster, and are actually disenfranchising the cars who are driving there, which I think, oh, by the way, this is also one of the main shopping streets, because that's what we also do with relaxation. De PC
of
Hoofdstraat.
course, yeah.
Oh, mooi.
I think this is also a good time. What do you think about a poll?
Oh,
We
that's
have
a
a
really nice
poll
idea. Go ahead.
in our yeah, plan. So I think now that actually Sebastian is on his bike, this makes sense to ask our audience. So how many kilometers does an average Dutch person cycle per year? We
And I
have
give
three
you a hint.
options.
I was
Okay,
ex.
give us a hint.
Sorry, I give a hint. I was surprised. Even I was surprised.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you after this while we wait for our answer. Like you personally, do you bike every day? I mean, if you could walk, do you walk, or do you just like, yeah, at some point, I'm like, oh, I have to go to the store. It's 5 minutes. I'll take my bike, and it's really fast. So, how is it for you?
So I used to use three modes of transportation mainly, meaning inline skates, scooter, and
Mm-hmm.
bicycle. And the scooter I take with me. It's a small one, of course, not electrified, for last mile transportation when I go to other cities. Whereas
Okay.
everything else I do with my bicycle. And the bicycle also is very, that we have this bicycle structure and infrastructure is also very helpful now that we are in pandemic times. Yeah, you
Yeah,
just feel it. Yeah.
definitely.
And
I mean,
there, glooming in the far, we have the Vondel Park. Oh, I'm really, really curious if what the people think, how many kilometers we drive.
well, actually, let me tell you, we have a little bit of, we have 650 kilometers, and that's 33% of our audience picked that one. And
Hmm.
67% picked 880 kilometers. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good, huh? I think, yeah, I say nothing. You're the quiz master. Yeah, you tell them what it is. But I was
Well,
very proud also when I
yes.
realized. I was very proud.
So proud Dutchman, Sebastian, he's proud that actually Dutch
Kun je also doen, is
people
er laat.
bike on average 880 kilometers per year. 880. Wow. I cannot,
And that's some.
I don't see myself. I mean, maybe I don't see myself doing that.
I realized that also during my, I will do the digital tours on my bicycle and I do walking tours. But if I do walking tours, during the summertime I walk 15 to 20 kilometers on a day at least, and then I drive front and back to where I want to go or where I have to be. By the way, I think it's clear.
Yes.
This is the beautiful Vondel Park. Really should be. So the Vondel Park, it's funny because now we come back to making the most out of the little space we have. This is English gardening. So what they do is these routes, nothing is straight, no straight lines, because then you can make the pathways longer, and you get the idea. If we could, if I could run from here to the other side, it will be like 5 minutes. But the way they made the Vondel Park, yeah, it's very space efficient. And as you
And
see,
what,
it's still as
yes.
beautiful as ever.
What I love about the Vondel Park is like you can see there everything. You can see there biking, roller skating. You can see yoga. You can see chilling, drinking. I mean, that's a place to go.
And also here, all these new trees, it will become greener. And because we are adapting to global warming, we get new plant species. Of course, you have to
Oh,
be careful with that. But yes, we get new plant species because this, my friends, is spectacular weather. And usually we had that for 3, 4 hours or something. Not
yes,
like,
exactly.
yeah, not like a whole day. Or,
Yeah, but I think
also,
that's also like what your grandma meant. Now going back to that comment, like, hey, you should be outside because, yeah, again, from an expat perspective, I would see that, yeah, the moment the sun is out in the Netherlands, it's time to be out. Like, there's no other thing you should do.
there's another thing, by the way, which I always asked myself, and this is a theory about another sport, which is not super big here. We have a lot of wind usually, so
Yes.
table tennis is not a big thing because they're always, you see the council, city council installing table tennis tables outside, but ping pong balls are not very heavy. That's something I sometimes miss, and it's really only. But oh, and I'm bringing you here, by the way, not only that you can see how we're all relaxing and all these, yeah, these are spontaneous parties, little parties, a lot of smoking, also drinking. So that's
Yes.
not allowed, but the Dutch are very laid back, So the police at the moment, priority is that you keep distance and they don't really care about the other stuff. That's Dutch gedoogbeleid, meaning enforce things if it's really necessary. And this, my friends, is the reason why it's called Vondelpark. It's
Ah.
Mr. Vondel. Yes. Wait, how's the lighting? This is the way the lighting. Hey! See, Amsterdam rocks.
I love that.
Yeah, see, spontaneous. And
I think we really picked a nice day to do this, Sebastian.
yeah,
This
I
is a
so want to
really nice
join
day.
them.
Yeah.
And
Well, I think, yeah, we're reaching out our 20 minutes. So I think before I want to ask you, I mean, for people visiting the Netherlands, what do you recommend for them to take a bit of like this slow traveling uh, new trend, or not necessarily new, but how can they slow travel and enjoy, I mean, this green spaces? What do you recommend?
I definitely recommend to do some bicycle tours, which I'm setting up also going more to the outskirts of Amsterdam too, which it sounds like far, far away, but it isn't because everything is relatively small here. So the Amsterdam woods, Amsterdamse Bos, it's a
Mm-hmm.
great place to go there. It's also English gardening like this, but it's much, much bigger. So much more space. They have a little farm there, you know, where you can also go and and then of course they also have soccer fields. It's like Vondelpark, but just bigger and even more entertainment. Yeah, and you can go inline skating, cycling on these cycle roads. But there you can also take your mountain bike and go a bit, depending where you are. So I would do that and definitely take a picnic plate.
Yes.
Yeah, and go picnicking in the Netherlands. Don't forget sunscreen. That has
Yes.
changed. Yeah, that has changed very much. So I, in the summertime, have to use sunscreen now at all times. And yeah, you so saw me. I have glasses on. I mean, I look like a glass of milk. So definitely don't underestimate that. The Netherlands has become hotter, and the good
Mm-hmm.
part about the city center, we are getting rid of more and more. Um, yeah, we're getting more. If you have children, we're getting more and more fun places for children outside. The little playgrounds
Yes,
and more nature. So from that point of view, just doing a stroll is also nice. And
definitely.
never
So I
forget to drink a
think,
Heineken.
yeah, a Heineken as well. So there you go. I mean, if you want to be, if you want to do things like the Dutch, take it easy, go for a bike ride, go have a picnic. I mean, that's definitely something that I really like about the culture, and is very, what is the word? Gezellig, right? Did I say it right?
Gezellig.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a bit, it's cozy. Whew. I'm also translator. That's one of the hardest things to translate.
exactly. But it's
And
very Dutch.
refill your bottle. That's also something. We have water stations everywhere around the city now, so that you can refill your bottle. Also because of yeah, because we want you to do more sports and stay healthy.
Definitely. Well, Sebastian, it was really nice. So anything you want to say before we go?
Yes, definitely. Oh wait.
There you are.
Eh? In Amsterdam, we always say stay heroic, determined, and good-hearted. Be very determined to come to Amsterdam. Do digital tours and live tours, and one complements the other. So all they say all pathways show you the way to Rome, but I think they show you the way to Amsterdam.
To
Come here,
Amsterdam.
enjoy, and hope to see you soon. Also on a food tour, because food is leisure. Is leisure too.
True. Well, thank you again, Sebastian. It was really nice. It's really nice to see nice weather in the Netherlands. So I hope that many other countries acquire this healthy lifestyle. I mean, it's good for us, good for the environment, and good for the world. So now that the viewers are home, if you're interested in more of these experiences, please visit teams.withlocals.com to learn more about our interactive experiences that are tailored to keep employees connected and engaged. So for now, have a nice weekend. See you next week on Friday in another happy hour. Bye bye. Doei doei.